So students, in this third video, I'm going to explain you, um, or rather I'd say I'm trying to make you understand the meaning of factors and prime and composite. Just now I've given you the definitions. Definition of natural, prime and composite in those other two videos. And then I explain you about fundamental theorem of arithmetic. But in here, the word factors were coming, and here prime and composite are coming. So to understand this fundamental theorem of arithmetic nicely, first you should try to understand the meaning or the concept of factors and prime and composite. Okay, what are factors and what are prime and composite numbers? Okay, so to make you understand, first let me explain you the meaning of factor. The meaning of factor. So what do you mean by factor? Look, suppose 8 is a given number. Suppose say from this natural number I pick 8. So 8 is a given number. And now let us divide this 8 by say two numbers. Let us divide this 8 by two numbers. I'm going to divide by 3. I'm going to divide by 4. Let us divide this 8 say by two numbers. We're going to divide. Divide you have done, division. So let us divide this 8 by two numbers. That is by 3 and by 4. So here since we're going to divide this 8 by 3 and 4, then these 3 and 4 are called what? These are called divisors. These are called what? Divisors. You have done in Euclid's divisional theorem also. The number by which you divide is called divisor. The number that you divide is called dividend. The number that you get here is quotient, and the number that is left finally, which is no more divisible, is called remainder. So here 3 and 4 are our divisors. Okay, so here 3 and 4 are both divisors. 3 and 4 are both divisors. 3 and 4 are both divisors. But whether this 3 and 4 are factors or not, see, we don't know. See, but to check whether 3 and or 4 are factors of 8, we do the division first and check the remainder. So next part, to find whether this 3 is a factor of 8 or not, or this 4 is a factor of 8 or not, we have to divide it and we have to check the remainder. I am repeating once again. To find out whether any divisor is a factor of a given number or not, you have to divide it first and check the remainder. If the remainder comes out to be 0, then yes, it's a factor. And if the remainder don't come out to be 0, it's not equal to 0, then it's not a factor. So let's divide them. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. 9 is bigger, so we're not taking bigger, so we take smaller. 3 2s are 6. So say we have to subtract here. 8 minus 6, 2, and divide complete because nothing to come down. So we got the remainder here, 2. And here, second case, see, let's divide this 8 by 4 now. 4 2s are 8 because 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 8 minus 8, 0. Now check the remainder. When I divide this 8 by the first divisor 3, here remainder is not 0. Yes, we agree, 3 is a divisor, but since remainder is 0, remainder not 0 means what? 3 cannot divide 8 completely, or 8 is not divisible completely by 3. Since 3 cannot divide 8 completely or exactly, so therefore 3 is not a factor of 8. So in this case, 3 is not a factor of 8. 3 is not a factor of 8 because 3 cannot divide 8 completely because remainder is not 0. But here when we divide this 8 by 4, 4 2s are 8, that means remainder comes 0. And since remainder is 0 means what? That means 8 is completely divisible by 4, or you can say 4 can divide 8 completely. So therefore, since remainder is 0, since 4 can divide 8 completely, so therefore we can say that yes, 4 is a factor of 8. That means here the divisor has become factor. Here still I'm saying 3 is a divisor, but 3 is not a factor. 3 is not a factor. It is divisor, no doubt. Here also 4 is a divisor, but in this case 3 is not a factor of 8 because remainder is 0, but here 4 is a factor because remainder is 0. So same way now, let us see after you've understood. I hope now you have understood the meaning of factors. Okay, so in the next video I'll explain you about the meaning of prime number and composite number based on this factor, because prime number and composite number, you can understand these two according to their definitions, okay, according to their factors. Factors understood. So in the next video I'll explain about prime numbers and composite number. Thank you.